Magmadire Eruptidon hits so hard. Let's get into it. Alright, getting into the first battle, here we go. They are going with the Vesperatu lead here. Now we're just going with the Eruptidon lead, which is actually a pretty good matchup for us because Vesperatu is weak to fire. So we're just going to click Soul Burst right here and click Hellstorm. Now the Soul Burst animation is pretty sick, but I am going to speed it up because it takes a while. So anyway, here's Magmadire Eruptidon. It's such a cool design, and it's actually a really good Loomian, so it's awesome. Now they go for an Airblade. They are Range Vesperatu. Range Vesperatu gets you a little more coverage, but I just like melee Vesperatu because it hits harder. And we go for the Hellstorm and just get rid of the Vesperatu with an Oko. Hellstorm is our Soul Burst move, so it does a lot of damage, and it gives like chip damage every turn for the next few turns, which is awesome. Anyway, we go for a Landslide here, and we get rid of the Dokumori, which is awesome. Now Landslide is a range move and does not make contact, so they don't set up any poison barbs. Here they go Jalusa, which is a water type, and we are 4 times weak to water because we gain the earth type when we Soul Burst. So we are going to switch out. Now here we go Nevermare because we resist the water moves it would click, and they go for a Tsunami, but we just tank that just fine. Now, Jalusa does take some chip damage from the Hellstorm, which is very nice. And here we can go into Thistle Slash. Thistle Slash with Nevermare gets Stab, and it's super effective. And we get the crit with our ability Razor Sharp and Thistle Slash's boosted crit chance. We hit really hard with our crits. Anyway, here they go to Glissadia, and we just click Primal Slash here. It can't really hit Eruptidon, and we could have gone Eruptidon, but Nevermare, we're like already in Nevermare, so why not? So we got rid of the Glissadia, which is awesome. And then for their final Loomian, they go Zulong. Here we can go Primal Slash, and it looks like this Zulong wasn't fully invested into speed or is very smart. So it just goes down, which is awesome. And yeah, so all that, and that's a GG well played. Alright, getting to the second battle, here we go. They're leading with Luminami right here. Now we are going with the Eruptidon lead again. This is not great because, you know, we are very weak to water, and Luminami is a water type. So we'll switch into our own Luminami right here. So it can't really hit us. They go for a blind spot batter, which is interesting. Usually melee Luminami doesn't really run any stab light, except for Flash and Flee, of course. Now we are melee Luminami, so we're gonna click Mega Chomp here, but they go for a plunge. This is a weird Luminami set. So yeah, we don't hit the Mega Chomp because of how plunge works. It's like a 2-turn move. But we'll just click Mega Chomp again. Now they go for the plunge and they hit us, but they don't hit that hard because, well, we are a water type and we resist that. So anyway, our Mega Chomp does about half. Now predicting another plunge, I go for the weight, but they actually switch instead. Now they go into Borok here, which is weak to water, so that's fine. They click Boast, or no, their ability is Boast, so they get the boost, and we wait, which is fine. Now here, we would just go for the Wave Wrecker. This is decent damage, and they go for a Muckbuck. Muckbuck is neutral against us. Earthquake's better, so it's kind of weird seeing Muckbuck, but it's alright. Now it's a Wave Pearl Borok, which is very weird. So it takes our Wave Wrecker just fine. So yeah. Anyway, one more Wave Wrecker does really good damage. They are dazed, but they still go through and hit us with a Body Slam. But you just go for another Wave Wrecker, trying to get rid of the Borok. And we do. So Borok just goes down, which is awesome. Anyway, here they go into Gas Stroke. So we just want to get out of here. We're gonna click Mega Chomp just because it's super effective and we're already here. But Luminami is probably going to go down. Now they go for a Trip Root, which is stab and super effective against us, and they get a crit. So they get rid of Luminami, which kind of sucks. But this provides a perfect opportunity for us to go into Eruptidon. Gasstroke also gets a Soul Burst, so this might be Soul Burst versus Soul Burst. Spoilers, they don't Soul Burst for some reason. But yeah, so here we're just going to Soul Burst and click Hellstorm. Now we go Magmadire Eruptidon, which is just such a sick design. And we go for the Hellstorm. Now they don't Soul Burst, kind of weird, but you know, okay. And we just Oko the Gasstroke, which is awesome. They get engulfed into a storm of flames, so they'll be taking chip damage for the rest of the battle. Or not the rest of the battle, but like I think it's 3 or 4 turns, which is nice. Anyway, here they go Halvantic, which can hit us, but you are 4 times weak to our Earth Stab. So they go for a Gnarly Gash, and we live, which is great. We get a melee defense drop, but that's alright. We go for a Landslide, and we just get rid of Halvantic. Halvantic is 4 times weak to Earth, though, so that's kind of expected. But yeah, Halvantic goes down. Anyway, here they go into Luminami, and this is not great for us. We are 4 times weak to water, but they are low health. So we can just click Landslide, and it just lives on 1. But they go for the plunge, so they would be able to dodge our next move. But the Hellstorm chip damage takes it out, which is awesome. Here they go Valkyrie, and we can just click Landslide here. It's a metal type, so it is weak to Landslide, which is great. And yeah, so it's very low. And they go for an armor down, but sadly, the Hellstorm damage has stopped right here, which kind of sucks. So it doesn't die. It would, but it's fine. Now here we can just go Zulong. It outspeeds, or I don't know if it outspeeds +2 Valkyrie. But yeah, Zulong can get rid of it with like any hit. It does outspeed Eruptidon, and we wouldn't want Eruptidon to die to Valkyrie. So yeah, so we just go Zulong. Does about half with a Luster Loot. Honestly, I thought they were going to go for like a stronger move, but it's fine. Now we just click Thunderstrike here, and we get rid of the other half of its health, which is awesome. So Valkyrie goes down, and that's a GG well played. So nice. Alright, now going to set. For our personality, I'm running Frail and Tender. Frail just because we're not using any melee attacks. And Tender, you could run Foolish. We don't really want to lower our speed, but you could run Tender or Foolish. But I'm running Tender for Protagon. And finally, I'm running Very Smart for our final positive personality. You could run Smart and Nimble, but I like Very Smart. Now for our item, we're running Eruptiburst, which makes us be able to use Soul Burst and turn to Soul Burst Eruptidon, which is awesome. Alright, now going to the moves. For our ability, we are running Combustible. This makes us so we are basically immune to fire type attacks, which is awesome. This gives us like a free switch into any fire type attack, which is great. Now going over the moves, I'm running Fire Breath and Landslide. We get the Earth type when we Soul Burst, so Landslide is also a stab along with Fire Breath. Now, we also get Dark Surge, which is good coverage, but I like having Accelerate and Magnify. Accelerate can make us go really fast, and Magnify can make us hit really hard. If we get an opportunity to set up, these are awesome. Now going over the stats, I am running 200 range attack. This just makes us hit as hard as possible. I am running 200 health. This just makes us really tanky. Now I'm running 36 energy, which gets us up to 255, which works well with our Pyro Pro Fire Breath, which is our ability when we Soul Burst. So our fire type moves hit harder, but they cost 10% more energy. So it actually costs 55. So we can click one Fire Breath and just spam Landslide. Or we can like do these moves, whatever. I'm also running 16 speed. This is just to outspeed 0 speed Soul Burst Eruptidons and other stuff in our speed tier, and I'm dumping the rest into ranged defense. You can dump it into melee defense, but it's up to you. Alright, with all that being said, see you in the next one. Bye!